Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nadeau with you on a phenomenal Saturday of racing. A pair of two-year-old stakes, the first two of the year for you. Race number 6, the Sharp Susan. Race number 10, the Proud Man. We've got some good maiden special weight races as well. Turf 2, and we've got Pete Aiello upstairs with your course and weather conditions.
The weather is beautiful. Sunny skies, temperatures in the 90s. The main track fast. The Tapeta track fast. The turf course firm. The first race, number 5, Weather Lady, make the jockey Skylar Spanabel. Number 11, China Blue, make the jockey Cipriano Gill. And you can scratch the alternate horses 13 and 14. And racing at Gulfstream. In the middle, Rancho Vista gets the first call and looks to clear the inside traffic. Up on the outside, it's the favorite Saturn's Ghost away in good shape. The other favorite, Garuda, got away in good shape. She comes away in third. Moving out the inside, it's Weather Lady to race into a joint fourth with China Blue out wide, then Bryn's Victory. A gap of 2 to More Dreams in front of Gray Lark, who's dropped better than 9 lengths off the speed. It's a length back to the outside in Mind Shift Game, going ahead of Tapuccino. She's third last. Second last is Diamond and Thrills. Nina Barrio was last, Rancho Vista is first, but Garuda comes to call. Garuda with an inside lane is charging after the leader through an opening quarter of 21 flat. Up on the outside, it's Saturn's Ghost as they straighten for the drive. Here comes Garuda after Rancho Vista. 1/8 of a mile to go. Rancho Vista still grimly hanging on. Outside, Garuda trying to power past Rancho Vista. Rancho Vista overhauled by Garuda, and she'll win it off a good trip. Garuda going away. Rancho Vista was second. China Blue is up for third. And fourth was Saturn's Ghost, 56 and 1. And they're off. Lieutenant Stan off very poorly. That's excellent news for Ours for Sure fans who blast away to a 4-length lead. Lieutenant Stan recovers after that early trouble to race into a joint second with Awesome Wind alongside. Then it's Black Seal and Racket. They go to the half-mile point, clicking down to the, or up rather, to the second choice. It's Ours for Sure with the advantage. Lieutenant Stan into a flanking position, second. At the rail, Awesome Wind is third. The 3 favorites have gone ahead of Racket, who's back to fourth, and Black Seal is outgunned. 22 and 3 for the opening quarter as they pass the 5/16. Ours for Sure has had the tactical advantage throughout and leads a length and a half. Lieutenant Stan is in a more earnest position now in second. At the rail, that's Awesome Wind into third. 3 back to Racket, and they're at the top of the stretch. Up front, it's Ours for Sure who has the lead. Lieutenant Stan runs at him on the outside second. At the rail, it's Awesome Wind now third. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Lieutenant Stan is very game. He's coming right after this leader. 16th to go. Ours for Sure overhauled by Lieutenant Stan, who proves much the best. Lieutenant Stan wins going away. Ours for Sure and No Excuse second. Awesome Wind is third. Black Seal is fourth in 104 flat. They're off in the Curlin, Florida Derby. After 3 quarters in 112 and 1, Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable. Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda.
Whether you're you're new to the world of horse racing or a seasoned professional, we have something for everyone here at the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame. From fine art to legendary artifacts, our mission is to preserve and promote the history of thoroughbred racing in America and honor the sport's most accomplished participants. Open year-round and located on Union Avenue, right across from Saratoga Racecourse, adding to the rich history surrounding the oldest racetrack in America. Visit racingmuseum.org.
And they're off. Good start for Boho Lady from down toward the inside. The race favorite White Claw Woman's on the move, trying to split them as 3 times and trying to hold inside position is New Baby. Out in the middle, Zoya's Faith is moving out with Wicked Ice on the far outside. Then it's a length and a half to Barbaresco Baby and Mrs. Cashman, lingering toward the back of the field, Practical Veil, and the trailer Alma Pura. To the far turn they go. Outside, Zoya's Faith. Inside, White Claw Woman. They're locked up heads apart. Trying to work to the clear is Boho Lady into third from 3 times, who's back to fourth. On from fifth, that's Wicked Ice. Down at the rail, that's New Baby trying to get a rally together. Dropping back a touch now, that's Tapping Girl as they reach the top of the stretch. They went 21-3 for the opening quarter, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's White Claw Woman who cuts the corner nicely and kicks for the lead. 3 times down the center trying to close ground at her. Farther out in Wicked Ice. In traffic, New Baby, 16th to go. White Claw Woman has the lead. She's 4-5. She's White Claw Woman, and she's in front. White Claw Woman by 4 in the end. 3 times was second. Third, Wicked Ice. Fourth, New Baby in 57-1. And they're off. 9-furlong journey underway for race 4 at Gulfstream, with Copperlight getting the first call, and he moves out to a clear lead over Moonwatch, who's headstrong while racing second. Then it's Break the Ice together with fellow Gray Las Olas. Out 3 wide goes Fast Chad. A length and a half back to Lookin' Asa, who settles toward the back of the field with Chacharero, and Guaillo has no speed. He's last of all as they charge around the first turn. Here's Moonwatch. He was keen to get on with it, and he's now going to take over the advantage behind a 25-second opening quarter, striding ahead of Copperlight, who's racing in second. Las Olas, he's there third. Moving back to fourth and Break the Ice, a gap of 3 more to Lookin' Asa together with Chacharero. Fast Chad lingers, and Guaillo is last as they make their way to the final 5 furlongs. Up front, it's Moonwatch clear. Moonwatch, he leads now by almost 2. Copperlight is second from a third running Las Olas. Then back to the inside, that's Break the Ice in fourth. Then it's back to Chacharero and Lookin' Asa with Fast Chad, and Guaillo is still at the back. They make their way to the final half mile of the contest. They went the half in 48-3. They're strung out over a lot of ground here. Up front, it's Moonwatch by a length. Copperlight is second. He's moving up now, Copperlight. He's going to take over the advantage soon with Las Olas in the waiting room now third. A gap of 6 more underway under Vasquez is Lookin' Asa, who's driven into fourth. He passes Break the Ice after 3 quarters in 1:12-3. They reach the top of the stretch, and the leader is Copperlight. He tries to stretch him out. He's inside a quarter of a mile from home and 4 on top. Las Olas is now second. Lookin' Asa just ran into third. Guaillo is charging hard, and he'll contend for a spot here with 1/8 of a mile to go. Up front, it's Copperlight clear by as much as he wants. Las Olas is second. Lookin' Asa and Guaillo third and fourth. They're battling for third, but they come home for the wire. It's Copperlight who's in front. Copperlight to win by 4. Las Olas was second. Lookin' Asa was third. Guaillo was fourth in 150-4. And they're off. Good start for Cheese. Good start for Cajun Prime. They're the first two to begin. On their outside, Miss Marinelle. She moves up a 3-wide third. Holding down the rail is Latouche into fourth. In between horses, Prayed for Girl with Ocean Star. The early trailer is Belle Mia. And they run around the first turn. It's a headstrong Cajun Prime who has the lead. Cheese is in the two-path, 3-wide Miss Marinelle. In the red cap, that's Latouche, fourth at the inside. Followed fifth by Ocean Star, together with Prayed for Girl. And Belle Mia will try new tactics today, last of all, behind a 23-1 opening quarter. Down the backstretch they go. The leader is Cajun Prime at a giant number. In front, 3/4 of a length, Cheese. And a flanking position in second. Then it's the team of Miss Marinelle and Latouche who's toward the rail. Then from between horses, it's Ocean Star, third last. Second last, Prayed for Girl. Belle Mia ridden with some confidence at the back of the group through a 47-2 opening half mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's Cajun Prime, who's been in front from the outset and maintains the lead. Cheese working harder. 3-wide Miss Marinelle. Belle Mia sharply at the rail, still under a hold as Latouche. Zayas looks like he wants to the far outside with her. They race to the top of the stretch, and there's plenty of hopes here. With the advantage now, Miss Marinelle striding forward to take the lead. Latouche down the center as Belle Mia didn't get through. They come past the 8th pole. Miss Marinelle roused forward by Jose Ferrer, and she's got it won. It's Miss Marinelle for Palm Beach Racing and Carlos David, 4-length winners. Latouche was second. Belle Mia was third. Cheese finished fourth. And they're off in the Sharp Susan. Poor break from Valiant Kiss. Great break from Wiggle and Wine, who heads off for the early advantage from Vuela Paloma, who comes away in second. The New Beginning is an early third. Race favorite Winnin' You're In has all kinds of room to race down toward the inside, racing ahead of Be a Queen, and after the bad break, Valiant Kiss is last. They go to the half-mile point with Wiggle and Wine and Jaramillo in front by almost a length. Vuela Paloma on the outside second at the rail. Winnin' You're In is now third. A gap of 2 to Be a Queen, who moves up inside of the New Beginning, and still at the back is the Valiant Kiss. They went the opening quarter in 22-1, and they round the far turn. Winnin' You're In tries to get through at the fence. In the two-path and looking to kick on with it is Wiggle and Wine, but Winnin' You're In, she kicked right through for Vasquez, and she takes charge now at the quarter pole. At 1-2, it's Winnin' You're In opening up. Wiggle and Wine is back to second at the rail. Be a Queen running home pretty well. Back to fourth in Vuela Paloma. Now there's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and Winnin' You're In is looking good. Winnin' You're In roused on the top end by Vasquez and finding plenty. Wiggle and Wine is battling on for second from Be a Queen third, but at 1-2, Winnin' You're In is easy money. She won by 5. Wiggle and Wine second. Third was Be a Queen. Closer fourth. Valiant Kiss charging at the New Beginning. 111-1. And they're off Neo Equos straight as an arrow off the blocks today, moving at the rail. That's Big Shoulders put on the early lead. Big Shoulders to the top. On the far outside, Neo Equos in between horses, Macho Music. Right there with them is Oleg, about 4 in line early. A gap of 2.5 to My Satisfaction ahead of Dream Builder, and Temper Ride is last. Around the far turn at the 5/16th, Macho Music comes away with the narrow lead. Neo Equos moving boldly to the leader now, and the two favorites have it. A length and a half better than Oleg, who's back in third. Big Shoulders won the break, but quickly retreated to be fourth. Trying to wind it up from the back is My Satisfaction. Macho Music under pressure, but still in front. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Macho Music turns in, nursing a neck advantage. On the outside, Neo Equos takes another shot at him. They come past the 8th pole. Neo Equos trying to get Macho Music with a 16th to go. Neo Equos getting up. Neo Equos and Jockey Miguel Vasquez have powered past Macho Music. Neo Equos will win it. Macho Music held second ahead of Big Shoulders in third. Oleg is fourth in 58-2. Fire! Off and running. Good start for Le Beau, who heads off for the early advantage. On the far outside, Mobe Princess on the accelerator early. And Mobe Princess and Leonel Reyes will clear all the inside traffic and lead by a length and a half in the run to the first turn. Le Beau is second in the two-path. Okay, fine alongside her. At the rail, it's the race favorite No Valor with Lenny Kate for company. Out deep on the course, that's Double Cosmo Girl. On hold behind the speed, Cleopatra's Nile. The trailer is Sal's Dream Girl. The opening quarter was 24-2. They have less than 6 furlongs to run. Mobe Princess carving out the fraction. She's a length and a half in front. Well spotted from second is the other Carlos David runner. Okay, fine. At the rail, Le Beau is now third from a headstrong Lenny Kate, who's drafting behind the speed in the two-path in fourth. Followed fifth by race favorite Novala. At the rail, that's Sal's Dream Girl on the improve with an inside lane. Out the back, Cleopatra's Nile and Double Cosmo Girl. They went to half in 48-2, and they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Up front, Mobe Princess about to face a threat from Okay Fine, who's given the green light to launch a bid. Also given the green light is her stablemate and race favorite Novaba. Circling horses and on the move for Vasquez, 3 wide and charging to challenge. At the rail, Le Beau, then back to the outside. Lenny Kate looking for a run is Sal's Dream Girl. They're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:11-2. They're on their way home. On the far outside, Novella tries to sustain the run from between horses. Okay Fine, Le Beau is next. Sal's Dream Girl and Lenny Kate through the final 16th. Carlos David 1-2. Novella Okay Fine. Novella just in front. Novella wins. Second is Okay Fine. Up for third, Sal's Dream Girl. 135 flat. And they're off. Level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Night Jumper who went looking for the early lead. Moving out the rail, Millennium Condos on the move. Away in third, Bringer of Rain. Down at the inside, Swan Lake beat to the speed today. He's off the speed at an early fourth. Outside fifth goes Bryce Canyon. From between horses, that's Cartano. Out 3 wide, the Burning Man. At the rail, Mufra. The early trailer, Gentleman Jerry. So Night Jumper controls the fractions today. He leads by 2 over Millennium Condo in second. Bringer of Rain is now third. Up on the outside, Bryce Canyon is fourth. Off the speed while fifth is Swan Lake. He's in an uncustomary position today. From between horses, it's Cartano. Down at the rail goes Mufra. Out wide is Burning Man. And still at the back is the long shot Gentleman Jerry. 24-2 for the opening quarter, less than 5 furlongs to run. With his ears up and his head sideways, Night Jumper has it a length and a half, looking around for competition through a 48-2 half mile. Millennium Condo is second, Bringer of Rain is now third, Bryce Canyon fourth, Swan Lake fifth. Cartano remains sixth and unasked. At the rail, let's move for seventh. Eighth and out wide is Burning Man. Ninth and last is Gentleman Jerry. Now Cartano comes under pressure, so the two favorites with work to do, and Night Jumper to catch. It's Night Jumper now bumps the the margin to 3.5 with a quarter of a mile left to go. Millennium Condo is second, driven at the rail. It's Bringer of Rain. Backpedaling Swan Lake. He didn't get his trip. Outside Cartano grinding home with Bryce Canyon and Mufra. Off the turn in the stretch drive. Night Jumper. He's been well clear throughout. Roused on the top end by Carlos Lugo and finding plenty. He's 5 lengths to the good with just a 16th to go. Swarming in for minor placings down the center Cartano. From the inside Bringer of Rain. Night Jumper and a gate to wire tour de force. Second Bringer of Rain. Third Cartano. Fourth Bryce Canyon in 144-1. They're off. Racing in the Proudman. From the far outside, Mila's Wish gets the first call and fires to the early lead, driving through at the rail. I'm Bigger Than I Look is on to challenge. These two work a length and a half in front of Rafid, who's racing together with Naughty Rascal. Then down at the inside goes Joey Muscles, a length and a half in front of Classic, of course. Rock a Storm toward the back of the field with Legal Maneuver. They have half a mile to go. I'm Bigger Than I Look to the far turn on top 3 parts of length. Mila's Wish is there second, into a pocket third. Joey Muscles getting started on the outside is the favorite. Classic, of course, circling horses 4 wide for Jaramillo behind a 21-4 rock solid opening quarter. They race to the top of the stretch and they stack and pack up front. In the middle, Mila's Wish takes a narrow lead. I'm Bigger Than I Look back pedals. That's no good for Joey's Muscles. Outside Classic, of course, right there with them. Naughty Rascal, and from behind the speed, Rafid. Who do you like here as they straighten for the drive? Mila's Wish surrounded from between horses. Naughty Rascal at the outside. It's Classic, of course, trying to run on. Joey Muscles looks for a gap between horses. They come past the 16th pole. Battle up front. Naughty Rascal and Classic, of course. It's Naughty Rascal digging in. Classic, of course, can't get by. Naughty Rascal wins the Proudman. Second was Classic, of course, and third after traffic trouble was Joey Muscles in 111-4. And runners away. From the rail, Bell Mountain gets the first call. Quattro Centro away in good shape. In the stretch out, it's Frigon on the move. Out on the fourth path is Five Eyes on 6 Stars. Widest of all goes race favorite Goes the Clown, and the charge to the first turn. So Frigon comes away with the advantage. Five Eyes on Sky Stars is alongside in second. At the rail, Bell Mountain won the start, but will settle in for a drafting trip in third. From fourth, that's the race favorite, Goes the Clown. Fifth at the rail is Quattro Centro. Outside 6 goes hanging in there from Come to Papa, who's racing about 8 lengths behind. Never Say Never is in the future colors last of the main group. It's a gap of 3 more to newcomer Beach Gold. He's in front of 2, and they include Jimbo Bailey, and just ahead of him, High Prince. They go to the half-mile point. 23-4 for the quarter. The half was 47-2, and with the advantage, it's still Frigon in front by an Eck. 3 wide goes the Clown. 2-path, 5 eyes on Sky Stars. Then it's a trio of Bell Mountain, Quattro Centro, and getting started hanging in there. Come to Papa, Zayas figuring out who he wants to follow. Then it's Never Say Never, dropping back 5 eyes on Sky Stars. Underway from the back, Beach Gold. They reach the top of the stretch with plenty of hopes here. Goes the Clown, comes away with the lead. Off cover, Bell Mountain from the far outside, Quattro Central, fighting back toward the inside, Frigon. They come past the 8th pole. The leader is the favorite. Goes the Clown. Running at him is Bell Mountain. Down the center, Quattro Centro. Bell Mountain surging forward. Quattro Central lunging at him. Here's the wire photo. The heads were out of sync. Can't really tell. Bell Mountain was inside. Quattro Central was outside in 134-2.
And that's a wrap on the 11-race Saturday card. We're going to be back with you to wrap up another 3-day racing week on Sunday. We've got 10 of them for you. We hope to see you out here at beautiful Gulfstream Park.